The Apex Slide Job Podcast.
Good morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever applies to you. My name is Isaac. With me, as always, is Fearson, and this is the Apex Slide Job Podcast, bringing you your World of Outlaws and NASCAR racing news. That about once a week is what we're getting at right now. But with me, as always, like I mentioned, Fearson. Fearson, how have you been?
I've been pretty good. How have you been, Isaac?
Uh, could be better. World of Outlaws kind of going a bit downhill now that we're getting into the season. But other than that,
hmm
I've been great.
hmm
There's still dirt car series going on, so you can't be too upset about that. We got NASCAR that we were watching, the Daytona road course that we've had, so plenty of racing to keep me busy throughout the weekend. So very good, I think.
hmm
Could be better, of course, but any news about the channel that we need to express at all? I don't think so, but
I don't believe so either.
yeah, just make sure that you do come down to the description down below. We'll have our Twitter and try and join us on Twitter. We're not posting too much, but I mean, if we get followers, then I mean, maybe we'll start posting some cool stuff. But yeah, no, we are going to do a little different thing today. We're starting with Dirt World of Outlaws this podcast, simply for the fact that there's no racing last weekend or next weekend. We're a little lonely on the dirt here. What the hey? No, but yeah, we got a postponement with the sprint cars because of the weather advisory going on in Texas. So those got the Cotton Bowl got postponed. Uh, Las Vegas got canceled. Also, Arizona Speedway got canceled for World of Outlaws. And plenty of other stuff too. But those are just a couple cancellations that are going on. But yeah, the postponement of the Cotton Bowl is pretty big on the schedule here too. So, but there will be late model racing because Tennessee is not closed. Um, that is in 2 weeks, and we'll go more into depth on that next week. But there's some bigger news here. Um, so as we do know, Bristol is becoming an invitation race. But the question is, and this is kind of big controversy in the dirt car world. Who do you even invite to such an historic race? I mean, think about it. I mean, of course, you got to bring the World of Outlaw guys because I mean, it's a World of Outlaw sanctioned event. Got
hmm
to the World of Outlaw guys. But who else do you invite? I mean, yeah, you can invite some big names, but I mean, who gets to decide who gets invited and all that? But I mean, I do know Lance DeWeese did get invited, but he's gladly turned it down to go do some possible Pennsylvania racing. And I mean, it's a long drive from Pennsylvania to Tennessee, so I don't blame him. But that was one driver, and I think there's a couple other drivers. I mean, Kyle Larson, people are getting upset about that because he's not getting invited either, I believe. Or was it on Johnny Gibson actually put out a list of drivers and he was getting heat for not inviting incorporating people. But again, they're trying to invite people that can make all the days. Like it's not really fair if you invite a local driver for 2 days and then have Larson coming in for one day and not being able to make other days. That's my opinion on the matter.
hmm
If you don't agree, that's fine. It's fine, but that's kind of my own opinion because I mean, if they're doing like a Bristol Showdown like point event, I mean it's not really fair that you're a day behind. But yeah, the invitations are sparking a lot of resentment and upset, and I think we just need to take a breather, relax, just relax. I think this will be. I know it's going to be a fantastic event, and they're going to be hitting. I mean, 20 years ago was when the last time they did Bristol with dirt. I mean that in itself, I think, should be cool enough. You can't cherry pick the drive. I mean, they should cherry pick drivers, but like they can't get every driver, make every fan happy. Is kind of what I'm getting at. I mean, I will be respecting every decision they make, but right now there is 7 drivers for the World of Outlaws, 4 for the late models, and 3 for the sprints that are entered and accepted the invitation. So late model drivers, I will start with Casey Schumann is the newest person to be going for the late models. Blake Spencer, David Brazil. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. There's a lot of names, all right? He's not really one I do know too much. But and then, of course, like one of the bigger drivers, Fearson's going to like this one. Brandon Overton
Mm-hmm.
has accepted the invitation. So that's the biggest driver I know from the late model list. I don't really know too much of the others because I am kind of new to the late model swing here, trying to get into it. It's really fun watching, but there's a lot of drivers. And then the sprints, we have Rico Abreu, Paul McMahon, and Tyler Courtney as the 3 that have accepted the invitation. So it's going to be interesting to add those to the 15 or 16 World of Outlaw drivers. And then, of course, the 4 to add to the late model. So, I mean, it's going to be an action-packed weekend. I mean, we can't disagree about that. But there is going to be disagreement on who should be invited and who should not. I can agree with that. I don't know. Do you have any opinions on that, Fearson?
Nah, I think they're just trying to make the best calls, the most logically that they think they can do.
Yeah. I mean, you can't please everybody, right? There's a pandemic going on. We gotta keep that in mind. We can't stack Bristol up to the rim with racers. I mean, that'd be just terrible. What racer wouldn't want to go to this event? I mean, minus if they just can't go to it. They have prior commitments, or most local drivers. If it was a free range, most local ones will probably try and jump at that opportunity to race at such a high pristine NASCAR track that they've got to put dirt on it for who knows the next time they're going to do that. So
Mm-hmm.
definitely would be something to be interesting to witness when that goes under vision. Cannot wait for that. But that is all I believe for the dirt car news here for the World of Outlaws. Bristol. A little bit of the discrepancies over there. I think that's it. It's kind of hard. I don't like disagreement. I don't mind it, but I just don't like when people get hot-headed about it.
Yeah.
We just need to calm down. We can voice our opinions, but let's just keep it calm. Find your inner peace. Because we get to watch racing.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best part. So that's all we have for World of Outlaw news. NASCAR Daytona.
All right, so yeah, all 3 series raced at the Daytona Road Course this past weekend. Start off with the Truck Series. Had a huge battle for the win between Ben Rhodes and Sheldon Creed. They did, I think, 3 green, white, checkered restarts, and one Ben Rhodes took off. Next one Sheldon Creed would take off, and then Ben Rhodes would take off again. But ultimately, in the end, Ben Rhodes got the win. Sheldon Creed got second. And then you got Johnny and Sheck behind them, Todd Gilliland, Riley Herbst, some of the other guys there. So that was a very,
lot of
that was very
that
interesting
was a
race to
lot of,
watch.
especially with the rain delays. Or not even delays. The rain causing a bit of mishaps.
Yeah, they start with the rain
Was that
tires for the truck race.
was that truck or Xfinity?
It was truck
No,
race.
that
They
had to have
started
been
with
truck.
the
Yeah, that had to be
yeah.
truck.
Yeah. And then eventually, drivers started switching over to those nice
Slicks.
slick tires. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a very interesting race to watch. Move
Mhm.
into the Xfinity Series race. Uh, Ty Gibbs gets his first win for his first Xfinity race for the 54 car. Austin Cindric came in second. The two of them were battling for the lead on that last lap pretty hard. And then Daniel Hemrick got that third spot, Brandon Jones fourth, and Jeb Burton there in fifth. That was another fun race to watch there. But yeah, going into the Cup race, it was a very seems like it was a very interesting race. I did not get to see the Cup race, but Brad Keselowski saw him miss the bus stop twice on the backstretch, giving him two penalty stops in the pit lane. Kurt Busch was leading and he spun out. Chase Elliott was looking like the guy to win until he got spun by Hamlin, who was bumped by Chase Briscoe, and looks like he did crawl his way back up to about fourth-ish towards the end of the race. But yeah, then where did he finish? He did not finish near there. He must have wrecked again or something. I finished 21st. Okay, so he must have wrecked again at some point. But Christopher Bell got the win though, his first Cup Series win at a road
Mhm.
course, holding off Joey Logano. And then
Add that to the playoff drivers.
yeah, So our playoff drivers are Michael McDowell and Christopher Bell right now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, two drivers I don't think anyone were expecting to be in the playoffs this year.
I mean, maybe Christopher Bell, but
hmm Definitely not Michael McDowell. That was completely unexpected.
good for him.
Yeah.
Getting the first dub at Daytona.
hmm
It's
Yep.
a nice way to get into the playoffs.
Yeah. And Christopher Bell did the same thing, only for the Daytona road course.
Mhm.
And then got Denny Hamlin, who came in third. Then Kurt Busch fourth. Brad Keselowski fifth. Kevin Harvick sixth. AJ Allmendinger seventh. Michael McDowell eighth. So he got eighth, so that's probably more points for him right there. Ryan Preece ninth and Alex
Mhm.
Bowman 10th.
It's nice to see some of these up and coming guys. I mean, minus Michael McDowell, but he's
Yeah.
not really up and coming. But nice to see some of these up and coming Xfinity drivers come actually making top tens and all that.
yeah. Yeah, the
So nice to see
Xfinity
them.
drivers are gonna do pretty good. Especially Ty Gibbs and Austin Cindric. I think they'll come in to the Cup Series and do pretty well the next year or two.
Hmm. Yeah, no, definitely gonna be some fun. I mean, I knew it was already gonna be a fun season, but whew. I mean, we got Christopher Bell winning the road course at Daytona. Got Michael McDowell getting the Daytona win. I mean, we had big names last year winning. We had Harvick getting a couple dubs. Kyle Busch, I think, got a dub last year
Hamlin.
early on. Hamlin. I mean, we had big names. Now we don't really have those big names right now. So kind of nice to see.
Yeah.
Up and
Nice
coming.
change. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's all we got for the NASCAR news.
Just a short. Where are we? Where will they go? Is there a race next weekend?
Yes. So next weekend, let's see where they're gonna be hitting. Okay, Okay, that's the TV schedule.
It's looking like Homestead.
Okay, yeah, that's right, Homestead. So yeah, still in Florida. Just a little further. Part of Florida. So yeah, that's I believe this is the first year we've had Homestead. It's like the second track they've hit. So I believe it is. Still can't find the schedule.
Just go on NASCAR.
I'm on NASCAR. I'm hitting schedule, and all that comes up is Homestead. But I want the full schedule.
I see what your problem is.
Where is the full schedule? It's not here. Whatever. But yeah, Homestead's next.
But yeah, Homestead, Miami.
So yeah, I guess we'll see what we'll be looking forward to at that track next week.
And then March is Las Vegas.
Nice. That'll be another fun track to see. It's going to be a little bit of change. A bit shorter than the other two tracks that they're hitting. Might see some other guys come up and get some high position in that race. Might change the way the standings are looking.
But not Eric Jones. He's not going to get up. I'm kidding, no. I mean, he has a beautiful car.
Yeah.
I like that Armor All 43. Gorgeous.
Yeah, that's a nice looking car.
But yeah, I think that's all we have. It's
Yeah, I
not really
believe
a lot
so.
of racing news.
Yeah.
Christopher Bell. Yay. But that's that's all the racing news I can get from that. And then, Rhodes in the Truck Series, and then I already forgot who won Xfinity because I have that good of a memory.
Yeah, Ty Gibbs.
Ty Gibbs, yeah.
Joe Gibbs' grandson.
Yep.
Who was
I remember
there
that.
watching him win the race. It was pretty cool to see
Yeah.
because Ty Gibbs broke out crying once he got out of his car.
Was that his first win then?
Yep, first win. It was his first Xfinity start. First win.
Dang.
Yeah.
Good for him.
He just came in and steamrolled these guys.
Coming up from the ARCA?
Yep.
Good for him.
Yeah, next year we'll probably see like Haley Deegan and Ty Gibbs and Austin Cindric all battle out in the Xfinity Series.
I wonder who's going to get the Monster Energy sponsorship.
Yeah. See, this is a weird thing I noticed. Monster sponsoring a Chevy in the Cup Series, a Toyota in the Xfinity, and a Ford in the Truck Series.
They really don't care what brand of car they
No, they don't care at all. They're just
I
you're a
don't
good
blame
driver here, take our sponsorship.
I don't blame them. Isn't DeWalt doing the same thing this year?
Yep, yeah, they're doing the same thing in the same series too.
Yeah, because they're not doing all Toyota.
Nah, because they're sponsoring Martin Truex and Christopher Bell from Joe Gibbs, which are Toyotas, and then they're also sponsoring 17 car. I forget who's driving the 17 car, but the 17 car.
Allmendinger?
No.
No, not AJ Allmendinger. Look how great of NASCAR fans we are. Don't even know who drives who.
Hey, Chris Buescher. That's right.
Chris Buescher. He slipped through the cracks there.
Yeah, because I always want to think Ricky Stenhouse. I'm like, nope, he lost that car.
No, he drives for the 47. Buescher and Stenhouse did a swap.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. We got sponsors going for different car brands
Mm-hmm.
during the same season. So that's a new interesting thing to look at. But yeah, I think that's all we got for the podcast this week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, kind of a little, not too much going on.
Yeah.
But, I mean, yeah. There was supposed to be a little more going on.
Mhm.
Am I upset about it? Absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, no. And then I didn't really get to catch any of the NASCAR racing, but yeah, no. Let's round her up before we start talking nonsense here.
All right.
Alrighty. Have a great rest of your night, or a fantastic rest of your night. Great rest of your day. See you guys next week.
See you guys.